Hello and welcome to my first video. So today I wanted to do something that I've seen a lot of adverts about. I wanted to test out the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner. You've probably already heard of it, it's been everywhere, Facebook, Instagram. I've been getting adverts for it literally for ages now. But if you haven't heard of it, it's a personalised shampoo and conditioner. So you go online and you put in what your hair's like and what you want from the shampoo and conditioner, and they basically tailor a product to your needs. So I bought it. This is it. I have already used it. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, I'd say. This is what my hair looks like at the minute. I mean, I'll get on to the results after, but let me talk about the product first. So when you go onto their website, it's really simple to follow. You just follow the instructions it tells you to. You choose your hair type, so I think the options were like wavy, curly or straight. You choose the thickness, really thick, very thin or in between, and then you choose your hair goals. So the hair goals range from literally all different kind of things that you'd want for your hair, but they ask you to pick 5. I chose Shine, Deep Condition, because my hair was in a really bad way from bleach. I chose Lengthen, Strengthen and Reduce Brassiness, which is why this one's purple. So Reduce Brassiness was actually a new goal. When I first looked at the website like about a year ago, it wasn't on there, and I didn't really want to get something that I wasn't going to use, but I do use purple shampoo. So when I saw that Reduce Brassiness was the goal, I was really excited. So I chose it. I chose Deep Condition. Like I said, my hair is really badly bleached and it's dry, and purple shampoo as well, I don't know if you know, you probably will if you're blonde, it's so drying. It really dries your hair out, especially if you use it more than like 3 times a week, which I usually do. So yeah, that's Deep Condition. Lengthen I chose because my hair just doesn't grow past this length now. It used to be really long when I was younger, but now it just doesn't grow. So I wanted Lengthen, and before I pay a lot of money on extensions, I thought I'd see if this helps. Well, I mean, you know, you can tell it really hasn't at the minute, but yeah, so, and then Strengthen, obviously again, the bleach, just to help my hair grow. So yeah, they were the goals I chose, but there was so many different ones that you could have chose. Then it asked you to choose your colours. So I didn't get a choice for this one, obviously, because it's purple, which is how it reduces the brassiness. But I did get to choose a conditioner. So I chose pink, because it's my favourite colour. But there was like blue, orange, I think, purple again, like a lilac kind of colour. But I chose pink. It then asks you for the scent you want. So I chose Apple and Pears, I think it was called, something like that. Only because I've used an apple scented shampoo before and I feel like the scent lasts in my hair. Other scents don't really last as well for me, but you know. The scent of it, I mean, it's okay. It's not the nicest of smells, but then again, it's apple, like it's not a very florally kind of scent that is going to be nice, do you know what I mean? It's apple. It's not the nicest smelling apple shampoo I've ever smelled, I'll say that. It's got a weird kind of smell, but it's still nice, and it does last in your hair, I will say that. But there was all different ones. There was like a vanilla, I think, or a coconut, something like that, and it gives you like little undertones as well, so you can really guess what it's going to smell like before you get it. Because if you're like me, I hate buying things that I don't know the smell of, because smell is a big thing for me. Like bath bombs, I can't order bath bombs online because I have to smell them, so I know that I'm going to like them. I'd rather something smell good than look good for things like that. So yeah, that was the scent. Then it asks you to choose how strong you want the scent. I think it was like low, medium or really strong. I chose medium for now because I didn't want it to come and it was like really overpowering and just disgusting. So I chose medium. I didn't choose, you know, light because I do like my hair to have a bit of a scent in it. So yeah, that was that. Then after that is where it gets interesting. It asks you to pick what size bottle you want. Okay, it's not cheap. I think for these two, these are the 8-ounce sizes. I think these were $36 for these. which isn't cheap for shampoo, I don't think anyway, personally. The bigger bottles was like $50, I think, for the larger ones. But obviously I'm not gonna spend out all that money on something that might not even work. So I got the smaller bottles for now, just to test them. Obviously I have only been using them for about 2 weeks, and you can already see, you know, they have gone down quite a bit. This one you can't really tell as much. But I'll get onto that after, how much you need of each like one. So yeah, that is that. Like I said, I didn't choose the more expensive bottles because why would I if I don't know I'm gonna like it. $50 I think is about £45 maybe. It's a lot of money to spend on something if you're not even sure it's gonna do its job. Where you can get something that's gonna literally wash your hair in like Boots or somewhere for £2. So yeah, I got the smaller bottle. It tries to add on loads of things on the website, which I think is really annoying because I just wanted to get to the checkout and just get it, and so it could come and I could try it. They ask you if you want, I think it was like a leave-in conditioner. I said no to that because again, I didn't know what it was going to be like. And they also ask you if you want to subscribe. So you get, I think, another bottle every 3 months maybe, or a month. I'm not too sure how it works. It probably depends on what size bottle you get. I didn't get that because obviously I'm not going to subscribe to something if I don't like it. I'm not sure how it works, if you can subscribe and then you change your mind, like you can cancel it, or if you have to like buy like a year in advance, for example. I don't know how it really works, but that'd be worth looking into if you did like it. If you don't pick a subscription and you just buy it as a one-off, you have to pay for shipping. I think shipping was $5, which obviously isn't a big deal, but just be aware of that if you are thinking of just getting it as a one-off. I think it does advertise it as free shipping, but it is only if you get a subscription. So yeah, that is it. I think delivery probably took about 2 weeks for it to come from when I ordered it. It does come from, I think it's Australia, I'm not too sure, it's either Australia or America, I don't know. But yeah, it took about 2 weeks to come, and when it did come in a really nice little green box, like a minty box, and in it had the 2 bottles, obviously, these. It had a packet of stickers that you could customise the bottles with. I did do that, but the stickers weren't very good. They just came straight off when the bottles got wet, obviously. Didn't really think that one through. And it also came with your little card that basically tells you what you chose and how it's going to like help you, like what it's going to do. And for the reduced brassiness one, I don't know if this happens in every different one, like if you don't get the reduced brassiness, it told me how to use it. Like you wouldn't know how to use shampoo, but obviously with purple shampoo you shouldn't use it too often because it is really drying. So it did say just to use, I think it said I've thrown it away now. I think it said to use 2 times a week and leave on for like 10 minutes. I can't really remember, but I don't do that anyway. I've used purple shampoo for over a year now since my hair's been blonde. I usually just put it on, I'd say I use it probably 3 to 4 times a week. But I leave it on for about 10-15 minutes before I wash it off, and then I do the same with conditioner, because conditioner I like to leave on to soak in. But yeah, that is the shampoo and conditioner. I'm gonna put in some like little videos of how I personally think it went, and then I would give my overall thoughts after that. So yeah, see you soon. So I just want to do a little bit of an update. I used the shampoo and conditioner for the first time earlier. I'm not noticing much difference yet, but I will say it feels soft, which is good. And it has made it a little less brassy, but not very noticeable yet, so we'll keep trying. Okay, so for my thoughts, I'm not gonna lie, it's nice, like it's a nice shampoo, it's a nice idea, it's a good novelty, I think. Is it worth the money? Probably not. I mean, I haven't really noticed much difference in my hair, apart from it is quite soft, but I don't know if I'm just thinking it's soft because I've been using it and I just want something to be good out of it because I've spent $36 on it, or if it is genuinely soft. But I think it's probably the fact that I just am hoping for something. I don't think it's done much, to be fair. It has obviously reduced brassiness, but again, purple shampoo is purple shampoo. It just, every purple shampoo does the same thing basically, or every purple shampoo I've used. does the same thing. So yeah, I don't really think it's made much difference. I do like it though, like I like the idea of it. I think it's a fun idea, and just because it hasn't worked for me doesn't mean it's not going to work for other people. I will still continue to use it because there is a few things I do like about it. So what I'll do is I'll tell you the bad points first, and then I'll talk about what I like about it and why it's good. So what is bad about it? Basically, I don't like these pumps. I think they're absolutely awful. I have to pump like 10 times to get enough product out for my hair, and my hair isn't thick either. Like my hair's just normal, it's not thick, it's not thin, but 10 pumps of a conditioner, like that is excessive. And when I first got them, I can't show you now because I've already used them, it took about 6 pumps before anything even came out to start with. So yeah, the pumps aren't very great, but I did see before I ordered these, people were complaining about the pumps, I think, and they wanted them back to normal bottles. You can change them, you can keep them as normal bottles, you don't have to have the pumps, they just unscrew, and you can use the normal lids that come in the box as well. So yeah, that is one thing I'm not keen on, is the lids. They're not great. So about the actual company, so I like the idea, obviously, I think it's fun, but there's not much variety in what you can choose. For me, it was great, it gave me perfect options for what I wanted, but that doesn't mean that's going to be good for everyone. When I was looking at it, my biggest thing was like, what about girls with ethnic hair? So like girls with afro hair and things like that, like what do they do? Like what are they going to choose? Like there's not much, or not even that, just girls with like really, maybe just like really curly hair or like problem hair. There's not much variety to choose from. There's literally straight, curly or wavy. Like that's a really like hard category to put yourself in, especially if you have got ethnic hair. So that is one thing I didn't like about it. I do think they need to review their options and maybe have something for different hair types like that rather than just the basics. Yeah, that was one of my biggest pet peeves when reading it. The goals are really good. I think there's a lot of goals that you can choose from that are really good and will help a lot of people, but yeah, that was my biggest thing on the website that I didn't like. Obviously the smell as well isn't the best, but I've said that already. It's very hit and miss, I suppose. Some people would like it, some people wouldn't. I'm okay with it. It does last in your hair though, so that is a good thing. I can still smell it, and I can smell it like 2 days after I've washed it with the shampoo as well, so that's good. But other than that, I think, yeah, there's not really much good to say about it. One thing I will say about the purple shampoo, I have used purple shampoo for a while now, like I said. I have always used Fanola No Yellow. I find that this doesn't make as much mess. If you use purple shampoo, you probably are used to having purple hands, purple showers, like purple floor, like it gets everywhere. With this, it's really good. When it goes into your hair, it just goes white, like it doesn't stay purple, so it doesn't actually dye your hair purple either, which I know some purple shampoos do have a habit of doing. I've been lucky, Fanola No Yellow has never actually dyed my hair purple, which is good. But I did used to get it everywhere, like it'd be all on the shower walls and on the floor, and it just stain everything. It would stain my towels. This is good because the minute it starts like bubbling, it just goes white, so you don't get any of that purple residue anywhere. So I do like that. It's probably not the best purple shampoo I've used. I used it literally about 40 minutes ago. My hair isn't as white as I would like it. But I mean, it does its job. If you use it a couple of times, like the more you use it, you will notice it. I just think it's not the strong. I don't know how purple shampoo really works. Like I don't understand if there's like a chemical in it that does it, or if it's just like, I know the purple like is meant to be opposite to the yellow colour, which is why it, you know, but I don't understand it. Like, yeah. But yeah, my hair is still yellow to me. It's okay though. I mean, purple shampoo is purple shampoo. It will do its job eventually. Just some are obviously a lot stronger than others, but if you do use a stronger one, then you do get the like dryness. This one hasn't dried my hair out as much, obviously, because I've chosen deep conditioner as one of my goals, so that it kind of counteracts that. So yeah, I think that's probably all I have to say about it. But overall, is it worth the money? No, I'm really sad about that. I really wanted this to work. I really wanted this to be a good thing that I could, you know, brag about. I'm still going to use it. I might even reorder with different gold and maybe not get a purple shampoo this time because it is really basic and there's not much you can say about it. I might try with different hair goals so I can choose like a different colour and things like that. So I might still order, and obviously remember, don't let this put you off if you do want to order. Everyone's hair is different and it will do different things with different people's hair. I do like it though, I think it's a cool idea. So yeah, if you want to try it, but don't be surprised if it isn't the best. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.